Let's see who's here. Lou, Ben, Gemma. Hi, Ben. Long time no see. Wait, who's that person? I saw somebody I didn't know. Hi, Betty. Hi, Life Rewinded. I don't really have a lot to talk about. Killing me smalls. Killing me smalls. But I guess I want the ponies to know that we are definitely on their side, whether they like me or they hate me. Doesn't matter. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And what I saw last night was absolutely disgusting. And what was even more disgusting than that was who I saw in the side chat. Like these people, like Nanya, like Bombshell, like, you know, do you actually think this is right? This is a good thing to threaten people with stuff like that? Even if okay, let's worst case scenario or best case scenario. This is just a bunch of yahoos that are just, hey, Vinny, that are just threatening and they know not what they're talking about. We actually do stand with the ponies. So I know that's probably not popular because we're not popular, but it is what it is. Raquel, are you a pony? Yes, we do stand with you. Samara, you want to come up? You have more to say than me. I was really, guys, I was really sick all night. I believe I have the flu. I know it's not COVID because I actually I saw a little bit of it this morning. Yeah, we went in there last night and I'll tell you what, I was totally disgusted with what I saw. But even more than that, I guess what surprises me is the people in the side chat that think this is okay. That to me really, Samara, I'm gonna put StreamYards in the and I'm gonna pin it. Here we go. What surprised me even more than that is that the people in the side chat that actually think it's okay to threaten, terrorize, dox people. Because seriously, I know I've been accused of it over and over and over and over again, but I am not okay with what I heard yesterday. And I know they don't like me, but that's okay. That what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And that what I heard, what I saw was wrong. Just, you know, all you have to do is if you're going to fight with somebody, throw tomatoes and they'll throw tomatoes back. I mean, it happens on here. But if someone's gonna throw tomatoes and you throw hand grenades back, it's wrong. Hey, Jojo. Hey, my sister from a different mister. Hi, Hartley. And yeah, and I think if we all stuck together and did the right thing, people on one side, even the people that like her, stood up and said, no, that's not right. You're going to a different community and bringing these guys over here to terrorize people. And don't be fooled. That's scary when someone threatens to swat you or dogs you. It's a scary thing. So please, I mean, if you guys have a heart or you're decent human beings, um, you will show it. And by showing it, I mean you will speak up. Just say, no, we're not going to take up for this. We're not going to support this kind of behavior. And I know I'll probably be the next target, and I don't really care. Well, I do care, but I'm not going to not speak up. So that's what I wanted to say. Samara, did you want to come up? Because I pinned the StreamYard link up at the top of the chat. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hey, girl.
Hello.
So what do you have to say about it?
Well, I do have this to say. One is after Jen's live last night, when Vinny, Steve, and Hondo did a lot of explaining in regards to hacking into somebody's VPN and etc., all that stuff, getting their IP address and stuff like that. I felt a lot better about the situation, knowing that sounds like what they're doing is trolling, gaslighting, whatever you want to say. But to me, I don't want to downgrade it like that. I think it's a flat out threat, and
it was a direct threat.
Yes, and no one here should have to go through with that, and nobody here should also just stand by and do absolutely nothing in regards to it. Yeah. I think the community needs to come together and put their foot down and say this isn't okay.
Yeah, don't stand by when you hear something like that or see something like that, because we actually saw it for ourselves. And I know I'm not welcome in that chat, but if you stand by and let this happen, you're complicit.
Oh, Carly, you're welcome in their chat. Definitely. They said so.
Yeah, if something does happen, God forbid, and what are you going to say? Are these people not going to be happy until someone is killed or hurt or worse, killed?
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like it's just wrong. And Nanya, didn't you get kicked out of another community because you stalked a woman in a wheelchair?
Yeah, you also threatening CPS on Audrey. You turned out to be a real gem.
German lady, is that you? Wait, you have to. It's German lady.
Just present yourself. You know how to do it. Put yourself as the full screen.
I don't know how to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Carla. Solo layout.
There you go.
Okay, hang on. Is that you?
Hello, it's me.
Oh,
okay. it's me.
Hey, David.
Okay. And what they did to
Hi, everyone.
Are they tired of going after you? Steph tired of going after you, that they're going to bring a whole
No. They go after me all the time. They talk. See, she's doing that to me too. She's going in that community over there and brings me up all the time.
Okay.
These people from that community mess with me too for a while. But I want to say something. I cannot stay on long, but I want to say something because I heard Samara right now. And I listened to Vinny G too. And I love Winnie G and stuff, but I don't think they are aware of how serious that is. This is not trolling. This is not bluffing. These guys have a history of going real life on people. When it comes to that computer stuff, I'm sure they cannot trace a house with a fucking IP address. No one can trace a house. You can trace the location, like the city. You can trace that, but you cannot trace like.
But then if they have their okay, so with if they have their name, their first and last name,
avenue,
then they can find it, right? Correct?
Can I say something real quick? Remy, I have no issues with you, Remy, but I am not protected at all. Are you aware? Are you aware that they call the fucking police on me? Are you aware that they know where I live? Do you aware that they're trying to get me in legal trouble? Don't start with this because I'm overseas that I'm protected. Please, Remy, please, for the love of God, don't come with that bullshit. Now, people need to be aware that this is not trolling. This is not bluffing. Winnie G or Hondo. I think they don't know these people at all. That's why I'm not mad at all. But this is not trolling or bluffing. They have a history. They actually pulled up at people's houses. They contact people's jobs and stuff.
That called your police department? I'm just curious. Who's the ones that called your police department?
One of the RDA people.
Oh, okay. So
and Mandy Bell too.
Wait a minute, Carla.
Who are these other people? Because we don't. Oh, Vinny G says we know them.
Hey, Tacos. Vinny, do you want to come up?
Do you want to come up, Vinny? The link is at the top of the chat.
Just because someone is overseas, if they have my address and they obviously have it, I'm not safe at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it.
I had to go to my local police and tell them that people are messing with me in case they gonna call there and claim that I want to kill myself or whatever, so they're gonna swat me. I had to protect myself already. I'm not safe at all.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, do you know what their community is called by any chance?
1A community.
That is the 1A community? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that community, Samara?
No, I just know that's where Steph hangs out or whatever. I thought she flopped over to another community and got a bunch of guys to come to them. What? She can't fight her own battles? The 1A community, okay.
Why is she bringing them into this anyways? Like, why? Because from what I understand, and just by listening to Hello Starlight, Mandolin, Stephanie Brown last night, they haven't talked about her in a long time. Is she enjoying? The best weapon is a block button, but they haven't even talked about them.
She's mentally ill. In my opinion, she's mentally ill. YouTube is her life. That she has nothing else going on. If you have a court case for literally people, I'm not going to even say go more into Jesus. If you have a court case with people that live in your home, let's leave it with that, and you're neglecting them for YouTube, and it's proven. So, and you have time all day, but instead you sit on panels all day. There's something wrong with this person. Like, if no one sees that there's something wrong with this bitch, then I cannot help you guys. Seriously.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, ladies. So what's going on? She's bringing a group of guys over or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
threatened to SWAT, dox, put people on the dark web.
Yeah,
you don't have to be in the same country to put someone on the dark web.
She needs about a week stay at a psychiatric floor of a hospital, I think. And I think it'd do her some good. Steph, if you're watching this, cut out the crap, dude. You're getting guys to go after a group of women. Not cool. Well, I just want to say that. Hi, Carla.
Hey, Ben.
Love you guys.
Good to see you, Ben. Love you too.
she's getting these guys in trouble. Like, these guys are foolish to do her dirty work. There's so much proof now out there. If something's happening, if for example, Starlight is getting swatted tomorrow, what's gonna
Mhm.
happen? We all know that,
Yeah.
Steph is to blame. We all know Steph is to blame. We all know who said it on a panel. So she's gonna get in legal trouble. If anything happens, she shot herself in her own foot.
And there's the thing. If anything happens to you, how do you think she feels with two young daughters? Like, or I think she,
All of them are moms.
how do you
All
think?
of them are moms.
Yeah, she's a mother. Stephanie Brown is a mother. Amanda Lynn is a mother with 6 children. I mean, wow.
And
God,
they are actually mothers who take their kids to school and take care of them. Yeah,
right.
that's the
That's
point.
scary. That's scary.
It is.
But I just wanted everybody to know that we are standing with them, whether
Mhm.
they like us or not.
Yep.
We just think what we heard last night was disgusting. Um, German lady too. I mean, you've been going through it. I don't know how you've done it because I think I would have given up a while ago because they just, I mean, even what she calls you. I mean, grow up, you know.
Yeah, and
We all
every time
know
she calls me that, that's why I'm not stopping with her. That is why I'm not stopping with her. She calls me all these derogatory terms on a daily. I will beat that shit, that bitch. I put clips on unlisted every fucking day. One day I will make them all public. I will embarrass the fuck out of her. I'll expose her. There's stuff that people don't know about that bitch. I have so much dirt on that bitch. I'm gonna expose the shit out of
But
her.
here's the thing with you. You were going to walk away and not say anything. You were just going to walk away and it would have been okay. They went after you, went after you, went
Hmm?
after you, went after you. We all saw it. You
I
were
don't
just going to walk away.
I do
Barely.
content on Molly. I do content on
What
Natasha
you
Cooper
mean?
stuff. I don't even do streams about her in a long time. That bitch cannot shut the fuck up about me. That's why I keep on making community posts and shit. People ask me, why are you still going on? They have no fucking idea that every fucking day she brings me fucking up. She won't stop. She's mentally fucking ill.
No outrage from a lot of people. Exactly. I was outraged. I was completely disgusted last night.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely. Yep.
just completely. Samara and I were in there just shaking our heads like, no way. We can't.
Fight your own battles. Can she fight her own battles? She has to go real life, get a backup team. It's pathetic.
Well, that's what
It's
it
it's
looked
weak.
like.
It's weak.
Well, she did it with RDA with
Extremely.
you.
Yes. Obviously it doesn't work with them. They're not going to the levels she wants to have them go. I mean, Rex is repeating himself over and over again, and Rex is actually getting clowned by the ponies. So he's not winning anything. So she's gonna go a step further because Rex is not doing the work she wants to. So she has to go a step further, which is going real life.
Hmm.
But what
And
And
that's why we're speaking up, like, because it's not okay to threaten real life.
High One
And
community.
And
what?
she will yell, "My kid's being doxxed! My kid's being doxxed!" No
Yeah,
motherfucker
she was
around here is doxing her kids. That fucking lie needs to be called out too. She's using her own kids as a fucking
well,
weapon. There
correct
is
me
proof.
if I'm wrong, but was she not laughing when they were talking about putting people on the dark web, swatting
Yep,
people and doxing people? Was she not
yep,
It's
laughing
not
about
funny.
that? Hi,
exactly.
Jenny.
Yeah, it's not funny. None of this is funny
None of it was
at
funny.
all.
There is
So
actual
whatever we can do, we're gonna do. Like whatever we can do to help,
Yeah,
we'll do.
anything you want, we can keep it going. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I do care about you people because I don't think you deserve it. I think you could throw tomatoes and they could throw tomatoes. But when you start going into other communities to have them like go after people like that, there's, yeah. I don't even think, I really don't even think that, gross
Oh
man.
yeah, that's right, Hartley. They were somebody's accused of doxing that one creator. They don't have any proof. They just come running over and start screaming at everybody
Well, and
without any receipts.
from what I saw, they actually threatened that if somebody didn't step up and admit to being the doxer, that they were going to just do all this terrible stuff to all of them. That's a direct threat, terroristic threat. Hi, Tacos.
And from my understanding, she's getting doxxed with all the counts, but it's not no one from here. It's not happening in drama chats. It's people. There was this guy recruit doxing her over there. Don't you think that these trolls that are watching that shit over there gonna make out accounts with fucking her family and shit? It's not no one from this community. She has enemies over there too. But she wants to blame us because it helps her when she's getting these people after us.
Right. The guys look pathetic fighting for a woman that can't even be honest with them. She's been caught in so many lies. They fight her battles based on lies she told them. Well, they're the idiots to sit there and listen to her without any proof.
How many times have people showed her lies? Like, she has been proven a liar numerous fucking times, over and over and over again. Mandolin, the horse clip channels. How many times has it been shown that she's a liar?
Don't you think the people like Nanya Biz, what's her name? Serendipity, they should actually tell her, like if they're her friends, tell her this is not good. This is not the right thing. You should not. I just so disappointed in people. I mean, I'm not. I know I'm not on that side, but still, if they're your friends, Stephanie, they should be telling you that you're not doing that. What's right?
Oh, really, Gemma? And you're.
Can you imagine?
Let me see.
Can you imagine if Starlight would go to some or me or someone that is in argument with her, would go in a different community and tell people, well, let's make a video about swatting. Let's threaten her with swatting. Would fucking Starlight would be burned as a witch.
They would be, kicked out of the community.
Exactly. And I think that's what ultimately needs to happen. I'm preaching for months now what piece of shit this person is. And people long before me, FOD, The Truth, other people were telling us what piece of shit this person is. I think it's time to really that this community comes together and kicks this fucking bitch out.
Well, I think a couple of you found out, realized what she was all about because you walked away from her. I think Mandolin walked away from her early on. And now she's just so mad. Like, she's such an angry person that it's not well enough to just drag someone. This is beyond dragging someone. This is direct threats, like a terroristic threat, where you have to go to your police department and actually,
tell them what's going on and stuff. First
tell them what's going on to protect yourself. There's something wrong.
And she's trying to say that the swatting video was educational. We knew exactly what you were doing.
It is educational, but the lead up to the video was, well, if you continue this, it can happen to you. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, that was a threat. That was a direct threat.
To Tacos, no, you gotta watch Mandolin's stream from last night. It's hard to explain. Steph was pretty much in that community where she hangs out for a while, and she gets guys from over there who are known real lifers to go at Starlight Manda, and she's done it to me for a while. That's why I'm not stopping with that bitch. I'm gonna call her names. I'm gonna expose her. I'm gonna make community posts of her fucking ugly, long nose, witch face. I don't give a fuck. That bitch keeps calling me derogatory terms. I'm gonna beat on her till the fucking cows come home. I'm gonna make that bitch's YouTube life a living hell. She needs to shut her fucking mouth up and needs to take the L. She will never get one up over me. Never.
She thinks she
And then
has.
you're just
No, no,
and
no,
German
no,
lady,
no.
you're keeping everything on YouTube. Like you're doing
Mhm.
everything on
Yeah, you
here.
you do it the old-fashioned way, like when you drag people the old-fashioned way. She
She has
doesn't do
never dragged me. She's like, how many times have I buried that bitch verbally? She's not able to do it.
but
She
you've
has
kept
to
it.
have a full panel. She has to have a full panel with 6 guys or fucking barking other idiots up there and do her work. She cannot. She's a
Right.
weak ass fucking bitch with a loud mouth.
Yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
support Mandolin,
Yeah.
Hello Starlight, and all of the ponies that are being threatened right now. And you too, German lady. Um, I just, yes, Carla, women drag women, not get men.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
What I saw last night was totally, I was disgusted.
It was disgusting. And then the way, gosh, it was really frustrating. I know Mandolin, like, let Rex up
I
because,
misbehaved.
she did give him a chance because thinking that he was going to say something intelligent, but it's the same old crap.
No,
Same
he
old
was
crap. And the farm
threatening.
animal noises. Come on. Grow up.
Yeah.
He said
Well,
the
that
other
was Rex, right? That was Rex that did
Yeah.
that.
Hey, misbehaving.
He's an idiot.
Hello. Yeah.
He said the other day when he was in a debate with another guy, he said he's absolutely okay with this other guy doxing people as long as it's not his friends who are getting doxed. So he's a piece of shit too.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't care for
yeah,
that guy at all. Nope.
it's
And
pretty.
I would hope that the rest of the community would
Yeah,
take a
here's
stand
our
as well.
challenge to everybody, whether you're on that side or this side, doesn't matter. Stand up for what's right.
Yeah.
Don't keep saying that it's okay. If you're her friend, go to her and say, this is not okay. There are people that don't think this is okay. And we're one of those people. We're are. And we'll
Just
always
because they don't
support.
like Hello Starlight or Mandolin or whatever, it doesn't make it okay for this to continue. And I'm talking about the community. The community may not, and there may be specific people that don't like Hello Starlight or whatever, but I'm asking you to look past it at this time and to take a stand in regards to these guys threatening to go real life on them.
Here's an example. German lady and I didn't get along for a while. She dragged me for filth.
Hey, Ash.
But that was it. It stayed on YouTube. We were wrenches in the same chat, and then it was over with and done
Yeah.
with. And we both moved on. She didn't bring a bunch of men over here to threaten me. I didn't, of course, I don't know a bunch of men, but I didn't bring a bunch of men over to, I didn't bring a bunch of men over to threaten you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We just
Yeah.
moved on from it. We were wrenches in the same chat. So why can't you do that, Steph? Why is it so hard? Hey, Ash.
Because YouTube is not your life, Carla. YouTube
No, it
is
isn't.
her life. She is so invested. All she does all fucking day is taking screenshots somewhere, is recording shit somewhere, is sitting on her with her fucking unwashed stank ass on fucking panels to panels to panels. And it's proven. Don't say I'm lying, Steph, because it's fucking proven that you jump from fucking panel to panel. There's literally people who track your panel appearances. So don't even tell me, because it can all be proven. Yeah. You are sitting on YouTube at least 18 hours a day. So what's going on behind that door, bitch? You have not been in court for no reason. What's going on behind that locked door? Because there's no other grown up in your home. So I wonder. I just wonder, you fucking bitch. You want to get people in legal trouble? You want to have people swatted and shit? You have so much dirt on you that we could get you in fucking legal trouble easily. There's literally clips of her snorting coke on fucking camera, and I have that clip. And I would not fucking hesitate to send it to her local police if shit's push comes to shove. So don't even play with me, you fucking ugly ass catfish bitch, Steph, because I will stump you to the fucking ground. I'm sick of you.
Did you know this
So,
was going on? Like that she was going to that community and trying to recruit them to. Loves to say people attack her children as a trigger to be disgusting and use bullying
doxing tactics.
tactics. She did it to FOD, German Lady, Hello Starlight, and Mander. Yeah.
So it is true that she had. Hey, Captain Abby. That What do you mean this isn't any better? We shouldn't address it at all, and tell the community to
It's the
help
right
out
thing
and take
to
a
do.
stand in
It's the
regards.
right thing to do. I give you kudos for doing that. I give you kudos for doing that stream, because no one fucking else does it. No one fucking else does it.
Well, I definitely think her friends are wrong to not call her out and say it's wrong. That's the third community she has used to come at for us. Zarda, she got bartenders community, and now the 1A folks. Ugh. But I'm
Oh yeah,
calling
that is
out her
true.
friends too, German Lady. Her friends need to tell her what she's doing is not okay.
The problem is with that, she has her friends believe that she is the victim. She's crying victim. She's playing victim. Didn't you hear Sarah saying they are tormenting Steph for months? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I
Sober
didn't hear
the
that.
fuck up. Sober the fuck up from all the pills you're taking. Being
Oh.
manipulated by that bitch for the longest. I'm literally shaking my head when I listen to that fool.
I don't want to go
Yeah.
low and do that. Talk
If
about
anyone
anybody's
gets
addiction or
swatted, you
anything.
silent people needn't bother with fake outrage too. Little too late. Yeah, the friends that have not spoken up, and I know I'm probably going to get dragged in whatever. It is what it is. But I am pleading with Stephanie to stop going after German Lady, stop going after the ponies. I can't name all your names, but just stop. I mean, keep it on YouTube. You don't have to go from community to community to community and send these people after them. And stop calling her German dude. That's pissing me off.
Yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that bullshit. I'll
Pissing me
beat on
off.
her every fucking time. People wonder why I keep going at her. That's the reason why. She always does it everywhere she goes. So fuck that ugly ass fucking cunt. I'll stomp her till the cows come home. Has nothing to do with obsession. It has nothing to do. She won't shut her fuck up, so I will keep beating on her.
Yeah. It just pisses me off whenever I hear her say that.
That bitch looks like a whole drag queen. Are you fucking kidding me? She has the fucking nerve. I'm gonna listen. She pisses me off more. Keep pissing me off more, and I'm gonna dedicate a whole fucking stream on you, bitch, with all these clips I have. You looking like an ugly ass motherfucking man on camera, Steph. I zoomed in on your fucking ugly face, Steph. So we're gonna reverse the roles here, bitch. You ugly man face looking bitch.
Well, it pisses me off when she calls you that German dude, because we all know you're a woman. Like, I mean, you don't even have to prove it to, and even if you weren't, worst case scenario, you weren't, that's not for anybody to go after you about. So that makes her wrong. Right there, it makes her wrong. And for her to keep going after you and after you and after you.
And it's not only that she's doing it, she has other people doing it. She has other people running with that bullshit. That's the thing. So keep doing it, and you don't like. See, I already put clips up of her unlisted, and she keeps privacy claims, and because she don't want me to show these people, but I have a whole compilation of Steph looking ugly as a motherfucker on camera, and I will put it up very, very soon, Steph. You know the clips that I have on you, you ugly ass catfish.
Yes, read Shauna's comment.
Who? Calling
Read
her a drag
Shauna's.
queen and a man is just as bad. German lady, be careful not to fail in those traps. She's
Paul.
for you. You're not as vile as like her. Yeah. She wants you to. She wants you. Yeah. But they do it. I mean, it really gets to me.
Well,
Steph,
I'm that's basically what I wanted to say, is that we're here just taking a stand. We're asking the community to, like, yeah,
we're asking the
clip
community.
channels or whatever.
Also, if you have a channel, go live and say this is not okay. If you didn't see Amanda Lynn's live from last night, please go there and watch it, and you will see how vile and horrible it was. And take note of who was in the chat, laughing.
Well,
at
it was only a small, yeah, there was only a small portion
Right.
of what you could
I'm
see,
sorry,
but
Shauna.
it was disappointing.
It was very disappointing.
I understand, Shauna. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. And Ash274 is right too. She's making enemies over there in that community too. I'm sure you're not familiar with Page B, and there's other people too. She's accusing people of doxing left and right. Like she will be on a panel all fucking day accusing people of doxing. This is a doxer. This is a doxer. Meanwhile, she's one of the fucking biggest real lifers and doxers around here. Shut the fuck up, you fucking deflecting, projecting bitch.
I can't even blame
I
you guys
did.
so much as I blame Steph, because she's the one lying to them and provoking them to come for us, egging them on. If not for, oh yeah, what clip I saw, that clip I saw last night, it was like her and laughing. Like, how evil is she? You guys knew her. Was she like this before? Like, oh my God. I'm so glad I never got to know her in that way. Standing up and saying it's not okay doesn't mean you hate anyone or that you are choosing sides. It's just standing up for what is right. Yeah, it's
Well
right.
put, Hartley.
Yeah, you don't have
That
no
was well put.
personal issue with her, but you do the right thing, you call it out. And many people are gonna be silent.
Well, yeah, that's what I find disconcerting is
Okay,
that,
please don't be silent. I'm asking people not to be silent.
yeah, don't be silent. Tell people, at least in this community, that you're not okay with it, that you're not okay with what she's doing. I mean, at least take a stand. I mean, German lady was by herself taking a stand, you
I
know?
agree with that, Kimberly. Not from your community, and want you to know I stand with the ponies and they have support. Thank you, Truth Stick.
Not from your
Thank
community. I
you.
want you to know I stand with the ponies and they have support. Yes, they do. I'm not sure who they are, but and that's good. No, that's good to
But
know
that's
that
good.
there's good people
Yeah.
out there, that there are good people. And I think
I
there's
mean, everybody in this community has known each other for at least, it's going to be 4 years in August for me.
me
Chris
too.
Watts brought a lot of us together. So it's okay for outsiders to come in and treat people that you've known, whether you're battling with them or not. It's I really would be surprised if the day went by and tomorrow goes by and no one says anything.
um,
My,
Behaven says my weirdo detector doesn't always work, but it definitely went off with Steph. Well, you know what's sad about that? All that is that, um, you know, her own friends are let's acting like it's okay what she's doing. She tried to cause a rift in our close group, and it didn't work. That's why we aren't friends with her, because of the dirty shit I witnessed her do to my
there you
friends,
go.
and that I know she would do to others. Exactly.
I think that stuff, Snarky Mama, that stuff with going to Diane's home, it only got a pass because it's Diane, and Diane at that point was hated as a motherfucker. This was right when all that shit went down, when Diane was leaving and stuff. If it was anyone else, I think it wouldn't be as much tolerated. This should have never gotten a pass. This should have she blamed fucking Laura. Even if Laura was telling her to do it, are you a fucking bimbo and taking orders from someone to go? It's not Laura's fault. Like, of course, it's not nice or it's not cool from her to even suggest it to do that. But are you a grown-up person with your own mind to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drive by her house and take pictures and fucking stick my fucking anorexic hands in a fucking trash can and grab in the fucking trash can. No one forced her to do that. It should not never gotten a pass, and it got called out by the same people. That's the weirdest thing. It got called out by the same people who are backing her now. They wanted to have her off here back then when that shit happened. You had that awesome clip panel titling Drive-By Steph and stuff. People wanted her to get out of here, and the same people are now protecting her. And they know deep down inside she's a piece of shit.
That's what I don't understand, German lady. Why are those people... Why did they call her out on driving by someone's house in real life, and now they're not? Oh, they're okay with what she's doing. I was like, even if you can't get past your dislike, at least think about the kids. Exactly, Hartley. Exactly.
Frenchie, I think she is. She is. Trust me, she is. But she's not gonna say it publicly because she wants. I think she doesn't want to deal with that bullshit. But trust me, she hasn't forgotten about that shit.
Wait, I know Diane goes live tonight. Do you think that Diane will bring this up?
Yeah, I wish she would.
Probably. But it should not be only. See, they're gonna say, yeah, we're teaming up, or we're teaming up again. It should be not just one side. It should be like the right thing would be that many people
everybody saying it. So, and Sean, I do think you're a pony, but that's just me.
I just wish people would put their differences aside for something like this. I know that we've all been going at each other, especially lately, well, continuously. But I just really wish people would put that aside and think about that. There are moms
children. I think about the children and these mothers. I mean, they're mothers. They're not on here 24 hours a day. They're taking their kids.
And family members didn't sign up for this.
No.
That's another thing, too.
No.
They didn't sign up for this.
And it's the same person who cried on fucking panels. They're putting my children in danger. They're coming for a single mother. She has no fucking problems with other single mothers getting threatened. Children of single mothers getting called the R word by Rex and stuff. He laughs about that shit. But God forbid someone calls her parenting out, then it's, they're going after my kids. No one fucking on here ever went after her kids. That fucking lying ass fucking bitch.
Yes, I agree with Ash 274. This community hasn't been the same since Steph is like a one-woman wrecking ball in multiple communities. She's slowly destroying YouTube.
In friendships, I know people's friendships broke up because some just can't tolerate her, and
I know many people
ended over it. It's a shame.
Many people don't like FOD, but if you look back at the time where she was sitting on FOD's panel all the time and looking how she's now, you can how fake. How she fooled so many people, and I don't know why people are not waking up. She fooled so many. She was like a gay activist. She was like a trans activist for FOD, and later on she's yelling white power on panels. She's going at black guys from other communities all the fucking time, shaming. She was shaming a woman that she was arguing with because she has a black man. Can you imagine?
Oh,
People don't even know where she's coming from before here. She was at Onision, went real life on people. I'm doing my homework on that bitch. And one day I will bring people up from communities where she was at. She was in a white nationalist community. She is worshiping a guy called Atheism is Unstoppable. Do your research on that guy. That's a whole white nationalist. There are pictures out there where she's wearing his merch, like with white male written up and shit. There is so much dirt on that fucking piece of shit. She's a whole racist. She's a whole white nationalist supporter. She's anti-gay. She's a piece of shit.
I'm almost more disappointed in the people that are supporting her in the way she's acting, like Serendipity, like
Well, they're friends. Like, and I'm not rating on their friendship or anything, but I am asking if they would turn to her and say, "Stop."
Just say, "Stop doing this. It's
Stop.
not right."
Yeah.
These are mothers, and they're women. Just stay away from them. Leave them alone.
You guys don't like each other.
Yeah,
It's fine. I don't know. It's been so long, and it's still the same thing over and over with her. So
I have to drop down. Thanks for letting me speak, Carla.
no problem. Thanks for coming up.
Kudos to you too for speaking up. I hope some more will
and
do
that's
it.
my challenge to anybody that has a channel
so.
and anybody that goes on a panel. Please speak up on this. Just say you're not okay with it. If that's all you, if you say nothing more, just say you're not okay with the way that they've gone after. She's brought people to go after a German lady, and now it's the ponies. It's just it's nonstop.
And sorry for casting and raising my voice at times, but I'm passionate about this. She's a thorn in my eyes.
I felt like doing it last night. I was so mad when I watched Manderlins. It was God, peeing me off.
You guys take care. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Lexi
Voices is boring. Oh, well, somebody that
No, yeah.
her panel, I don't.
Oh, that lady.
Voices behind the wall. Yeah.
No, Voices for the Voiceless.
Oh, voices for the voiceless. Is that the one that Jen was on? Panel that Jen was on?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. I'll just go there. Hi, Ams.
And you get a back side? And you get a back side?
Things happening behind the scenes seems super. Wait. Not that I know of. I don't think we were being aggressive.
No, she's saying, Ems is saying,
is
there things happening behind the scenes seem super aggressive? So I'm just curious if more is happening that we're not aware of. Meaning by them, because they were extremely aggressive yesterday in Manderlin's chat.
Remy says, I can't come up, Carla. Can you read my statement? I do not agree with it. It's wrong. It's unacceptable. Cut it out, Steph. Put yourself in these women's
shoes and knock it off. It won't be tolerated.
Yeah. It won't be tolerated. If we have anything to say about it, it won't be.
I thought, to be honest with you, I just thought Steph moved on and went to another place.
Who?
And it wasn't at the end of the rainbow. She went someplace else. Clearly, she keeps looking behind. Voices for 10 voices. That's the back card chick. Nope, don't like her.
Parents
I don't care for either.
Safety. We had a panel on BTS similar issues. We all agreed that parents are the one that needs to protect kids. It was about perplexed CPS. My perceptions goes for everyone. Yeah. Well, how do you protect yourself from people you don't know? You know, she doesn't have the
And
ability to be
it shouldn't
empathetic.
have to be like that.
It shouldn't be like that in here. That's what I'm saying. Like, it shouldn't be that. And if more people spoke up, I think it wouldn't be like that. Because to be honest, do you remember they ousted that one guy from this community a while ago, a couple of years ago, because he threatened to, did he threaten to break Makeup Mobster's fingers or something? And he was
Yeah, it
out.
was Marky Mark.
Marky Mark. He was ousted
Yeah.
from this community. Well,
I
she's
don't
doing
know.
worse. Yeah, she
You
doesn't
saw
have
them.
the
These people are
ability
literally
to
had
be
no
empathetic.
idea. Even, oh crap, I lost that. We don't even know. Wait, I had no idea they even existed on this earth, much like this platform. And you saw how they were coming at us. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It's like you personally did something to them and their family. It was ridiculous. Oh wait, I want to read. Wasn't Nunya in that chat egging those idiots on?
Yep,
I,
she
I
sure
did see
was.
her in there.
And she got kicked out of another community for, I heard that she was stalking some lady in a wheelchair. And what else did she do? What did she do lately, Nanya?
Oh, she threatened CPS on someone, another creator in here. Not in directly in here, but
Not in this chat.
not in this chat. I can't believe. Oh, so there's going to be like a really low down, dirty side,
So she's a
Don't
real
mess with
lifer.
me.
So Nanya is a real lifer.
Apparently so. Well, at least threatens it.
See,
Knock it off, Nunya.
didn't hear. Yeah, knock it off. You crossing guard.
Look how many creators dug into Diane's real life. It was 5 or 6 of them. Sarah Smiles, Tiffany, Science Girl, BSJ, MGL. I know it was wrong. It was
Ems, they haven't said anything.
absolutely.
They've kind of kept quiet. That's what's disconcerting about this whole thing, is that they haven't really said anything. They just wanted to move on from her. And she's
They were
just,
talking about other stuff.
yeah, they were like, from what I understand, and now I don't go in there all the time, but from what I understand, they weren't saying anything.
The bottom line is, they don't know who those guys are, and they came over and threatened them and stuff. So it doesn't matter what they were talking about. It didn't warrant them to come over and threaten to go real life on them.
50,000 Ukraine say trying to leave.
Nunya's been surprisingly disappointing lately. I'm gobsmacked about the way she is acting. Right?
Well, everybody is about what's her name, Joanne Born to Sparkle too, and I was in Discord with her, and I just like, they kept saying what a great person she was, and I'm sorry she went after me for a freaking year. So
I think Life Rewinded, it might have been Darcy's chat because I was in there last night and it was brought up. They wanted to know because they're friends with the
it's okay
creator.
for your friend, some uncloned Capone is in here. Soldier. So it's okay for your friend Makeup Mobster to accuse her of child abuse. I have no idea what he's talking about, or she's, whoever that person is.
It's Capone. It's okay. I mean,
Is the Capone?
I
Oh,
think so. Cute.
Laura's White Knighter. Listen, what these people are doing and threatening is against terms of service.
TOS. Yep.
Well, I hope so. I don't know where they go. Like, I'm not sub to these people. I didn't even know they existed till last night. But I mean, if you need me to report it, I'm down with that. Didn't accuse her of child abuse, talking out of your butt as usual. I don't know. Soldier. I don't even know what he's talking about. Can you talk to them for a minute? I have to go get coffee.
Sure.
Sarah?
I'll read comments. Thank you for speaking up on this. It's not always easy to stand up for what you believe in, but it's right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You will. Thank you, Cypress. If I'd ever mentioned them, it would have been one thing, but I know you didn't know who they were. And you know, Hella Starlight had a point. How did they even know about your channels? You fight your own battles. Good grief, not you guys. I don't blame, like Rewind, I don't blame Capone for not paneling up because the one time he did, somebody was there to catch his name, and that was like 3 years ago. So I don't blame him for not camming up or anything, or paneling up. Paneling up is what I meant. Yeah, because it gets held against you. We never once went and got anyone, much less groups of men, to help us with steps. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. And they look ridiculous. I'm sorry, they do. Did you not ask for a receipt? And if you are insisting that one of you went into the chat and doxed them, where's the receipt for that? Hey, Jules. You're welcome, Manderlyn. Oh, you think that's funny, like rewinded. Oh, that's funny. Okay, bye, Manderlyn. Yeah, and I thought that was quite nasty. Two of you, Nunya, to go on a panel and make snort noises towards someone, and then tell them to grow up. That made 0 sense. Stay gold, Pony Girl. She wanted bad things to happen to us. She really is bothered. Do you really want to sit back and watch somebody be hurt? Like, oh, and then I did see a comment too under Mandolin's video where someone was like, "You went to the police for this?" It's pretty bad when you have to actually resort to going to the police to tell them because a bunch of guys you don't even know came in and threatened you.
I had to
So
go to
that
the
was the
police
smart
department,
thing to do.
and it was for less than that. It was when that doxing was going on and someone threatened to, or that swatting was going on and someone threatened to dox me. I went to my whole local police department and hi Jules, beautiful lady. And I put in a report. There's a report there. I said, just in case, because he didn't even know what doxing was. And I said, it's where someone puts your address on the internet and, someone, the swatting. He knew what swatting was. He didn't know what doxing was.
I love Majestic Unicorn.
What?
Ash 274's comment to Shauna. So
I think Sean is a pony. I think Sean is a pony. I couldn't say all your names because there's so many of you. And that's another thing that Steph needs to know is they've got a lot of support. But whether we go in the same communities or not, my challenge to Steph's friends is please try and talk some sense into her and tell her to stop getting these people to go after the ponies or anyone else with your lies, because we all know they're lies, but these people that you go to don't know that. So you're just getting them all amped up to do what?
I'm going to read Shauna's comment. Also, can we please make it clear that standing up against going real life with threats does not mean we condone the actions of the person being threatened. That's crazy thinking.
Yes.
I agree.
Sean, I love you.
Could be.
Sean,
I could
maybe
be a
Shauna will
very
come in
badass.
here more often now that Brian's never going to come in here again.
Blah.
She wasn't crazy about him.
Who is?
Not too many people, but
Sorry, guys.
that's our our
She wants you guys off here. Is that the bottom line?
who?
That's her end goal. Steph, meaning she wants the
Why?
ponies
For
off
what?
her.
Because you guys didn't like her? Who cares? God, if I went on
Right to be
because
here.
people didn't like me, I'd have been off YouTube like 2 years ago. Good Lord.
Oh, they don't like me. I guess I'm going to take my ball and go home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw
Get over it.
a hissy fit and go home. Get real. Come on. Why? Because she didn't have enough pants to? What? You know? Who
What
cares?
word did you just say?
I can't go on everybody's panel because that's what she did before, as far as I knew. That's what I knew, how I knew Stephanie was even a person, or Steph. I won't say Stephanie because Stephanie Brown is Stephanie. But that's how I even knew who she was. I had not even seen her before seeing her on everybody's panel. Don't get me wrong. I've had great, good discussions with Brian, but I couldn't handle, well, we
Right?
have too, but we didn't
Well,
think
he's androgynous, right? So him, her, it would work according to him or her
he identifies how he
as a female.
identifies. But please,
Oh, yes.
community, and I do hope Diane does talk about this a little bit tonight. If you're gonna go live or your friends, talk to her behind the scenes. Just try and talk some sense into her. And Nunya, I still hate your guts. Sorry. She's done a lot to me. She's like a bitch.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I should have looked more into here's Vinny. Hey Vinny.
Hey, Vinny.
Hallo Amerikanische Damen, wie geht es dir?
How are
I just said in German, hello American ladies, how are you?
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yourselves?
We are fine.
Doing well.
No,
We're just trying to put out a challenge to the community and say it's not okay to do what she's doing.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to do. But it seems
Wait,
to me that Steph's hell bent on causing havoc.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not getting involved or anything like that, but it seems to me that she's very hurt.
Is that what it is? That she's
But
hurt?
she's been hurt for a year. Like, get over it. We all have to get over it. Look what happened with Brian. We had to just get past it. I mean, or just let him make videos of us every day. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep, I know what you mean. I'm
not
sorry
even-
I'm sorry it's happening to you, and there's probably no middle line or common ground to be reached because, like I said, I mean, if people, I'm not saying Steph directly because I've had an interaction with Steph before. It was done in public, and I think there was a whole group of girls there, and she seemed okay at the time. So I really don't know what it took to get to this point, but
I would say hello to her in chat, so she was okay with me. But I'm just saying what I saw last night wasn't okay.
No, and I don't think she's hurt. I wouldn't use that word. I think she's bitter, nasty.
I think she's mad.
Mean.
And I think if her own friends would go to her and say, look, this is not okay. And they don't have to do it publicly. They can do it privately. And you guys know, Vinny, you guys talk privately, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be done privately.
Yeah. I've myself personally, and I don't like to make it about myself these days, if it's gonna dishevel me in any kind of way, shape, or form, or mainly my friends. My friends come before me. That's a given, because when I make a statement, I also have to bear in mind that I have my close friends that will be affected by any statement that I make. So I mean, for a person to go from chat to chat, we're trying to recruit someone, there's obviously definitely an intent there. Now, all I can suggest to people, there's nothing wrong with going to the police station and your local police station and filing a complaint. Make sure something is on paper. Something has to be on paper, and do not say a word about it. Not a single word. Not to no one, not to your close friends, not what your intents are. And like, for those ladies who have fear of people like that, yeah, well, I mean, the next step, all I can say is the law. Don't do what they do and become one of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think any of them threatened them last night. They just, maybe they did say that they were going to go to the police department. But, when you're rightly scared, because I have a report in my local police department when all that swatting was going on. You remember that, Vinny? When everybody was getting swatted? Well, I got threatened to be doxxed. So I just went there and I made a report. And this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I just said, if anything happens and someone says that I shot my husband dead, just please call me on this number so you can find out if it's true or not. I had a different number. So.
Yeah. And I mean, like, the only people involved, the bottom line is the people you see on the screen. I don't know why these people, they do it because they know it upsets people when they go for your kids, relatives, whatever. I can't speak. I'd be a hypocrite because I have had the police come to my place, and like I said, I don't want to make this about me, bashing the door and crap like that. I've had that, and it can put you in a bad place if it happens to you to want to get vengeance. There is no winning in vengeance. I mean, does blocking this person help?
I would say no.
I don't think so.
I would say no because it's not just one person; it's a group of guys that are over in another community that have just come right into their chat, threatened them, told them that they were accusing the ponies of doxing.
But you can't fight with lies. You can't fight someone when they're telling lies. Like they were asking them to admit to something, like the person that
they didn't do.
Yeah. What's the answer though? You know what the answer is, don't you?
No.
I mean, ultimately, the answer is you either have the situation now with Joe Biden making all these threats against Vladimir Putin and Vladimir Putin just laughing and going ahead with his threats. That's what you got. That's the bottom line of the situation you're facing now. So do you be the Kiev or the Ukraine and ignore Vladimir Putin's threats, or do you get ready to do what they do and retaliate that way and do it in self-defense? Do you know what I'm saying? Because it seems to me that at one stage the ponies and Steph would have been close.
I think they were close at one point.
Okay, so women being women, and I love women, nothing against women. I think they're beautiful. Women share far too much information amongst themselves.
That's a problem when you get into these discords. But I'm in a Discord now with very few people, so I am not worried about that. But when you get into these Discords and you start, like Brian was in our Discord, shared way too much information with him, and he uses everything against you that he can.
Yeah.
He even goes back 2 years in my live streams to put things up. So
yeah, no, I've seen him do that. He does that. You know why he does that? because he can't stand the fact that, well, it's not him, but why people do that is because they can't stand the fact that you hit a sore tooth. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and when you hit their sore tooth, what do? They'll try and find anything on you.
he's evil.
Now, you
Sorry.
mentioned Bombshell and all that being in there.
Yeah, and the side chat.
Right. Now, you look at Bombshell's state of affairs. She's a known scammer, right? So you've got all the shit piling together. That's what. So, I mean, realistically, you got to be prepared. I'm just saying, you got to be prepared. You can't, you know. I mean, obviously, tears are going to be shed.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be upset. People are going to get doxxed by the sounds of things. You know, do you be the better person and walk away?
Well, I've tried with Brian, and I don't really talk about him. I mean, I tell him he's a piece of shit sometimes, but other than that, I know I don't share information. I'm sure as hell not going through his live streams to see if he said something.
No, I'm not either. I would
Flip
never
it.
go to his channel. I would never go to his channel.
He thinks I went after him because of his son. Like, that's what he tells people. No, I went after him because of his actions and what he said.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Well,
really go after him. I just said, I can't support you anymore. Well,
yeah.
sorry,
I mean,
take it.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about him. You
No,
know,
that's okay.
I'm here for the women value of things. I like talking to ladies. I don't like talking to guys. And,
Okay, talk to us.
yeah, and I'm just saying, you know, these guys, from what I've seen of them, only because they have been given personal information, and realistically, I'm not blaming anyone for giving that information to these guys, but there's obviously a common denominator in it, and it's happened quite a few times. So you'd have to say Steph, and I mean, obviously, if she's giving out information, you guys know her information, right?
I don't know, but I do want to say that in regards to the ponies, that they have a really tight group of girls together that they all trust each other. I've never once seen them turn on each other and be
Never.
nasty.
Well, that's a problem. See, that's the problem my friends and I face, because we've been friends for years and we don't turn on each other. And I'm up here and I have to mind my friends when I go anywhere else, for the simple reason that I don't want any backlash coming to my friends unless my friends know about it prior. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, not having discussed my presence here with my friends, basically, I have to be the best person I can. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, look, revenge kind of thing doesn't get any winners, doesn't get any grinners. There's losers on both sides.
Well, I just know my close group of friends, if we have problems with each other, and we have had problems with each other, we yell at each other behind the scenes. We don't come on YouTube and humiliate each other. We talk about
Well, it's not a revenge. It's not a revenge thing. What's happening today? It's just an awareness. Telling people that this is going on.
I completely agree. Samara.
Actually, we're pleading to their friends, her friends, to just say, okay, Stephanie, or Steph, I guess it's Steph, just try and reason with her behind the scenes or whatever, however you have to do it, and just, fight your own battle.
I just would like people to bear in mind, Carla. Imagine these poor little children that they dox and that they rag. These innocent little kids, just minding their own business, not knowing what their parents do on social media, right? Just for filling in me time and being on social media, that all this could happen, and these kids don't know about it, and when something does happen to a child, can you imagine the fear these disgusting pieces of crap put through a child?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason that like,
that's why we went live today. It's just like we all have to be on the same page with this, and we have to protect our children. Not our children per se. I have grandchildren. They don't live with me, but I'm talking about the children. They didn't ask for this.
They didn't sign up for this.
no, they didn't.
You
But unfortunately, this
Can you
place is,
imagine how scary it would be when you get threatened for something like that, and you
but
drive
the
your
thing is,
school every day?
what I'm saying though, Carla, when I'm saying imagine these poor children, Steph should imagine what could happen to her children.
Right.
Yes, exactly. Bingo.
Because there are some demented people on here. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There are some people that seek nothing but to grin from ear to ear while you cry. And like, that's a sad state of affairs. I mean, I know it's hypocritical of me to say things like that, because if you do something personally to me that it affects my real life, it's never going to end. Do you know what I mean? Because I won't take.
Oh, hey, Vin. Hey, Vincenzo, you voice cloning piece of shit. I just want to tell you one more time. Fuck you.
Wait. Hey, click him off.
Fuck you, entire.
Ben, stop.
I couldn't
What
get
the
off.
heck?
I couldn't get him off fast enough. Ben, stop it.
What the heck, Ben?
God.
Sorry, Vinny. Wait, stop it.
Vinny, I couldn't get him off fast enough.
No, that's all right.
I thought he was going to be decent, but
no, I don't care to address.
yeah,
that
I did.
person.
No, I was trying to kick him, but I couldn't.
Yeah, no. It's not your fault. No. He could have stayed up here. I just wouldn't have come up here.
No,
until...
I was trying to. I have.
No, don't worry about it, Carla.
Okay, I apologize. So.
No, don't apologize to me. I know what I'm dealing with when I'm dealing with a person that tries to report me to Homeland Security for being a terrorist. What is it? A rapist? I know. Look, there's just some. This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? You see, I fully recognise the fact that some people, and unfortunately, it is the way of the world. It is the way of humanity, and the way it is. There are some people that will look. Carla and Samara and Behaven. Hello, I'm sorry, I forgot to say
Hi,
hello.
Vinny.
There are some people that are just
A-holes?
out there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mentally ill.
And I do not care to address these people now, because why put myself in the same frame of mind? Now, there's a good idea of how to handle something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I think you need to make people aware. Do you need to go back and forth with them forever? No.
Oh.
But I think you need to make people aware.
Yeah, I agree. And that's what we're doing today, letting people know that this isn't okay. And I'm really hoping people who are over there, who are in the side chat and stuff, when it was all going on, would just rethink things. You wouldn't like it if it was done to you or somebody you care about.
Right. Now, the other thing is, it would be disrespectful of me to come to anyone's chat and engage into a squabble with a person that just came up, because I have to bear my friends. I have to be the best representative of my group and my friends that I can be. So I just showed you an example of like how you can do it. Now I could have turned around like half these people do and say, Carla, you're a nasty woman for letting that person up while I was here. No. What did I do? I chose to not engage, confront. And why did I do that? Because I'm a much better person than that person who just came on panel to call me a piece of shit. I'm sorry for saying that, but I am, and my friends are too.
I really thought he was going to be decent. I'm sorry that happened.
No. But I'm glad it happened, Carla, because I just got to show you an example of how to handle a situation like that for yourself. If you ever go onto a panel and one of your enemies comes up and starts screaming at you, well, you were on the panel to begin with. Half the time, the host, yourself, you're hoping for peace. You're a peaceful lady, Carla.
I try to
I've
be.
watched you for a long time. I really have. And, you're a peaceful lady for forever in time from what I've seen. Yeah, you have your squabbles with people and all that. But, yeah, ignorance is a very powerful weapon on here, ladies. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
I think
But-
there's something that Life Rewinded Ash 274 thinks that we should listen to. Sorry, Vinny, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, don't apologise to me.
Ash is going to try and find it, Carla.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you want me to say something or read it?
Oh, no.
No, she's going to play. You play it.
Yeah.
Did anyone happen to see Steph's lackluster? I can't say that word.
Lackluster.
Sort of response at all on Neclos or Narclos or whatever. No, I didn't. I actually went to bed. I wasn't feeling good last night. So.
And if the situation is now, if you're going to get grief from that person that just came up here to demean me or whatever, if you're going to get any grief from that person, I'm more than happy to get down off the chat, Carla.
You're fine.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. He gives me grief anyways every once in a while. So.
Okay.
Well, from my observation, Ben is another one that doesn't play well with other men.
Yeah, just exactly like ladies don't play well with ladies. You know what I mean? And I'm not sexualizing things. I'm just saying, all my life, my best friends have been women. All my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I have more guy friends than I have women friends.
But
There's nothing wrong with that.
Can you admit that men have squabbles too, like women have squabbles?
They don't fight like women do.
They
Women
don't.
are
They don't
steady.
fight the same. I think men get over things faster than women do.
No, you know what though? Brian fights like a woman. He does. He does. He's a petty bitch.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I asked Brian many times to leave me alone, and he kept going and going and going. I just went straight for the jugular. I do not deny that.
Well, it could have been over with me. It could have been over. All I did was say, I can't support what you said about Vinny and what he said about Diane, not believing that Diane's sister had passed away.
No,
That he didn't even believe that she had a sister. I said,
Yeah.
I can't get past that. I can't get past it. So I'm just telling you that now. I'm telling everybody that now. I don't support what he said to Vinny. I thought it was disgusting. When I went into my Discord that morning, everybody said, oh my God, you cannot believe what Brian said. Like they were all pissed off about it. So
Yeah,
Well,
I
just
don't
the last
expect.
straw.
I don't expect anyone to be pissed off about what Brian said about my daughters. I really, really don't. But
I was.
I would like people to understand if I personally am pissed off.
yes, I understand completely.
Well, for me, I don't want to be associated with anyone that thinks those things, let alone lets them come out of their mouth. He's disgusting.
Me too.
totally disgusting. I mean, I've said some bad crap before, but I've asked people to leave me alone many times, and when they don't, they get the bad crap. You know what I'm saying? And somehow you get no satisfaction out of it, none. You just get someone up your ass every day making videos, blah, 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 blah. But lo and behold, you don't even watch their channel, and that's the biggest thing. You
Well,
go,
that's
oh,
what
I
really?
know.
he can't do. Like he like so if yeah, he gets so butthurt over things.
Well, he
Mhm.
says he doesn't care, but spends all day and all night making stupid, dumb videos that no one
Mhm.
watches.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, and certainly, please never apologize to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And like, I'm just
Well,
here
I
for the
just didn't like the way it happened, the way he came up. I did not expect that, and I'm the
No, that's
oh,
all right,
crap,
Carla.
crap.
I know my enemies, and I know my capabilities, and they know theirs, and you know, that's whatever. But I'm certainly not bringing a fight to your chat, Carla. Nope.
No, you
Mm-mm.
didn't.
Yes, Sundancer Brian cares a whole lot. A whole lot.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Too much.
But
But
like,
yeah.
you're human, they're human,
Mhm.
and you know, unfortunately, on here, myself, I'm not here for subscribers, views, money, or anything. I work for a living.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, I should be in bed right now, but unfortunately, I can't sleep.
Yeah, it's late where you are, isn't it?
3:27 in the morning.
Woo! See, I'm not either, Vinny. Bottom line, this is like a hobby for my husband works, so I'm home all day. I have nothing to do, so I go live in the morning. I just do lives in the morning. It's just something fun I do. I don't care if I have
Well,
4
how
people in
good,
my chat. You know what I
how
mean?
good, how good has it been, Carla, to have a platform where you can have a conversation with other human beings, whether
Mhm.
they be women or men, during these COVID times? I
Mhm.
mean, you had people locked down like animals. You know what I mean?
I
And
think
like
I would have gone
at
crazy.
least you had an outlet.
I did. And
You
I
know what I
still
mean?
do. And I enjoy it, to be honest with you. And I
Mm.
don't care if there's only like 5 people in my chat because people say, "Oh, well, she only gets 10 people in her chat." Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't. It's 10 people I want that are all talking, that are all engaging with me. So, I enjoy it. And that's why, I came live today just to say, you guys, come on, just knock it off.
Yeah. Yeah, but Carla, a person like me, I'm smiling while I say this, Carla. I
Mhm.
love people. I love people like you who put hope in humanity. That just by saying a very few words, people are going to come to their senses. But Carla, come on, how many times have you seen people come to their senses on here?
Not very many, to be honest
Right.
with you. Not very many, but I've come to my senses a few times. People have, said things that struck a chord with me a few times.
Yeah.
Not all
Yeah.
the time, but a few times. But yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I really don't hold much hope, but I hope. I always hope. If you don't hope, I'm a dreamer. What can I say?
Yeah. Well, there's always, you know, I don't know. You always hope for something better, I suppose. But I've worked out, Carla, from life experiences, that living in hope is a waste of time. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Especially, I don't understand it. Like, would these people treat each other the way they do in real life?
I
I mean,
always said that. If we met in say in a coffee shop and had went for coffee, in real life, would they talk to me the way they talk to I'm talking about the people that honestly say they hate me. Would they really hate me if they met me in real life? Because I'm not that
yeah.
bad a person. Seriously.
Oh, Carla, do you crochet?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Do you do videos on crochet?
No, I don't. I'm really bad.
Oh, you should, because I'm trying to learn to crochet. And
How
like
are
I've been trying for a year to learn how to crochet, but my fat sausage fingers aren't as nimble, especially
Actually,
after
better
I
to
can
learn to
knit.
better to learn to crochet than to knit. I think knitting is harder than crocheting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's a guy that does crochet videos. I can give you his name. It's the Crochet Crowd, and
Have
it's
you
a
seen
guy
my
that does it.
knitting?
Pardon me?
Have you seen my knitting?
No, I've never seen your knitting.
All right, I'll show
I
you. Hang
didn't
on.
know you knitted.
Can you see? Hang on. Hey, Google, lights on. Oh, hang on. They're on.
Sorry, it looks like 2 lights aren't available right now.
Yeah. Hey, Google, neon on.
All right, turning neon on.
All right. So this is a scarf I made.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I
I've
like
even
that.
made the pom-poms for it. Look, there's my knitting needle still attached to it. La, la, la,
Oh,
la,
that's
la.
nice. That's that real thick wool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like
And
that.
I've been this is what I did during lockdown, Carla. I learned to knit.
Wow, that's cool. Go to the
And
Crochet
I've been
Crowd.
trying to crochet. I've been trying to make 3D flowers to make a quilt. You know, the little squares,
Here, I'll
the
show
flower
you.
squares.
I made during COVID. Hang on.
Did you crochet that?
I crocheted this.
Wow, how long did that take you?
A week,
What?
something like that. A
You
week.
must have your steroid fingers or something.
Well, no, I learned how to crochet from that guy. He's like the best. He's the best one to go to. The Crochet Crowd.
The Crochet Crowd. All right.
Yeah, he teaches you how to do the stitches. It's so great. Yeah, that's where I go. I have every crochet hook there is.
Do you know what got me hooked on crocheting?
I don't know.
I saw these squares, these like 3D flower squares they do. You crochet the flower and everything. And that's what got me onto it because I love flowers and I was trying to crochet flowers. I managed to do one, but I made one mistake and it just annoys me to see a stitch missing or something like that. You know what I mean? So I just got angry and gave up.
Oh, because he does those squares, those crochet squares. And it's really easy to follow him because he's really, you could stop the video. You know what I mean? You could stop the video and go until you get, because it took me a while to learn to crochet. I'd have to stop the, because I can't follow a pattern. Okay. I can't follow a pattern to save my life, but I can.
Yeah,
I'm visual.
I know what you mean with that.
I'm visual. So if I see somebody do something, I can figure it out. So yeah, that's how I learned.
Yeah.
But yeah, go
I
to the Crochet Crowd if you want to learn to crochet because he's the best.
I will definitely have a look at that. But yeah, I thought it was. I want to show you something. Hang on. Now this here, this is just super gorgeous, and just let me try and work it. Yes, I've got a knitting bag.
My God, so do I.
Give me a break. Now you're going to see all videos, mate. This is gay. Right? I want to show you this scarf. Hang on. Wait. This, I really, I wish I had more light. Turn you to the light. But
Hang on, I'll
this
be right
scarf
back.
here is just such a soft wool. And I was going to make pom-poms on the bottom, but I put these big tassels on there, like so. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I wish I had more light to show you the reflection of on the wool, how shiny it is. But I loomed this one. I did this one in a loom. So,
Really?
and I forgot about it. But yeah, I thought it was my fingers. And sorry to hijack your chat for a minute. I bought crochet hooks and I thought it was my fingers that couldn't handle the size of the crochet hooks. So I ended up with a really giant crochet hook and it made no difference. I just can't crochet.
I made these to go on my stove. They're little. I crocheted that.
Yeah.
I put it over the handle of the stove to wipe your hands. You know, your hands get wet in
Oh,
the
okay.
kitchen. So,
Oh, that's nice.
and then
Yeah. No, that's kind of what I did during lockdown. You know, I kept myself as busy as I could, but you
a
know,
market bag I did.
I'm trying to find. I don't even know where I put my crochet hooks.
I've got so many things up. I've got a whole chest of stuff that I've started and I haven't finished, but I've finished, and I've got so many things upstairs. I started with doing dishcloths, believe it or not. Just
Yeah.
square dishcloths.
See, I bought this bigger hook, 5.7 mil, and I thought maybe if I use a bigger hook, but I found that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a special hook out there for doing it. Maybe I'm not using the right
What
hook.
is it you want to do?
You know those squares, and they do
Yeah.
3D flowers, and then
I do 5 or 4.5. 5 or 5. I don't know if it's the same in Australia.
Yeah, it is the
4.5
same. I think for
or
crochet
5.
hooks.
Yeah, smaller, a little smaller.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll look. So what's that community called again?
It's called the Crochet Crowd.
The Crochet Crowd. All right.
Yeah.
But I really
It's like-
wish. All right, so you're unmistakably in the boom boom room, right? I call it the boom boom room, but one day when I get a chance to put more light on and to show you the finish on these scarves, like they're just like I think
I
they're
love the scarves, especially if you've made them yourself. They're just
I did.
special.
Yeah, I did. You know,
You know
I'm
Simon.
actually
Do you know Simon?
no.
Simon Simple on YouTube.
Oh yes, I do. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I sent him and his wife and his daughters hats and I've sent him fingerless gloves for his wheelchair. You know.
Hey,
Because
you know what's a great idea? I don't know if you've ever made them, but you're the lady to make them.
What's that?
My grandmother, I come from Europe, right? I was born in Europe, and I've lived most of my life here in Australia, but I spent quite some years in Europe getting an education over there. You wouldn't tell, but oh, hang on, wait, I forgot. I got a light here. Anyway, my grandmother, because of the winters in Europe, she used to knit these collars. Instead of a scarf, what it was, I'll just plug the light in. I forgot I had this light. Sorry, Carla.
That's okay. I enjoy this.
All right, we have light now. There we go. I'll show you this. I reckon. Right, so the wool used for this is like also a heavy gauge wool.
Oh yeah, I know.
But like, look at it. It's so
It's beautiful.
soft.
That's like velvet.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
velvet.
I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she make that?
I made it. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah. So I know.
Was it
Look at
hard?
me holding my arm up, Carla,
Okay,
covered in tattoos.
yeah, but
holding a scarf
you
up
knitted that. Was it hard to knit with that? Because
No.
some wool stuff that I buy is hard to crochet with.
Yeah,
So,
well, this is the
not
wool
hard.
I've been trying to crochet with. It's 8 ply.
Oh, that'll
I
be
don't
good.
know. I
That
don't
should
know
be
if
good.
it's. Yeah,
That should be
so
good.
I have some weird hobbies, Carla.
That's good.
But
That's
I found this wool, Carla. Look at this. It's got sparkles in it.
Oh yeah, I love that stuff. I
And
did
like,
that for my granddaughter.
look how thin it is.
That
To
was
crochet with this is
really hard to crochet with.
really, really hard. That's all I
Really
can say.
hard to crochet with.
Yeah.
There's, like I
so-
said, some yarns out there are really hard.
Look at the yarn. Look at this one.
That one's easy too. Like I would love a pair of slippers out of that, something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, anyway, sorry for getting off the subject. So
That's okay. That's okay. I enjoyed
my
it.
when I was little, because of the snow and everything in Europe, she used to make. Imagine a jumper. Oh, hang on. How do I point the camera so you can see what I'm trying to explain? Because you would get good benefit out of this. Camera, stand still. All right. So imagine a jumper. Sorry. All right. So imagine a jumper that, like, you have to put this, when you put a jumper on, you know how you put the neck on and your arms through the sleeves?
Yeah.
All right. So you've got no sleeves, you've got a neck, and it covers you from shoulder to shoulder,
Yeah.
front and back, and it's got a collar. Have you ever seen those?
Not with a collar.
Yeah, my grandmother used to make them with a collar, and it used to beat the hell out of a scarf because the scarves were just like so big, you know, walking to school in the snow and that. And you had this thing on, and like the good thing about it was the jumpers my grandmother used to knit were so hot. And the reason she went half, like you just slip this thing over your neck, and it would like go over your back, you know, to about this low down your back. So it's split. It's front, back, and just a collar on it. It was really, really good. I'll try and get a picture for you.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, but better than scarves. But like I said, I mean, I'm just
Well, you know, you're just starting. Hey, when I just first started, all I did was dishcloths. I made dishcloths for my kitchen. Well, you have to start somewhere, and that's what I did. And I have so many dishcloths. My whole drawer is full of dishcloths because that's all I could make. And then I branched out and I started doing, like, all my grandchildren, and I have 11 of them, have each got their own blanket. I made a mermaid blanket. I made a shark blanket. I crocheted everything.
Wow. I remember watching my grandmother crochet, and her fingers would just go.
Once you learn how to do it, though, it's like second nature. It is.
Crocheting, Carla, is an art on its own, and I've tried, and I've been locked. I was locked up for months on end by the government because of COVID and crap. In the end, I'm not joking, Carla. I took a bag of wool outside. I poured petrol on it and watched it burn. I did. I took my frustrations out on it with fire.
Well, when I first started crocheting, I couldn't get anything straight. It would either go out, it would be like a triangle, you know, because I kept adding stitches on, and I couldn't figure out how to keep it straight and get it square. Oh my God, that drove me crazy. But you finally get it. I mean, it takes a while, but you finally get it, and
look, I made the center of the flower, right? I succeeded at that. Then I thought, right, I got to make the petals. And the thing that annoys me is, like, it's all off the one strand of wool, and you cannot make a mistake in crocheting. In knitting, I found it easier to pick up your mistakes than you did in crocheting.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
I've figured out, even if I've gone like a couple rows, especially if I'm making a blanket and I don't feel like going all the way back and taking everything apart, I figured out how to fix it, fix my mistakes. And I'll be right back.
Yeah, I figured out how to fix it. First, you get up off the beanbag, then you say the F word, then you grab the knitting needles and the ball of yarn and you throw it at the wall, and you light a cigarette and you just go F word again, and then you just calm down a bit and try again, and then that's a process that keeps repeating itself, you know. There's a lot of cursing, or cussing, as you guys call it, that goes on when I knit.
Well, cussing.
Yeah.
I cuss. I've done my share. Tell me about it. I'm like got some live streams on here, Vinny, I am not proud of. Let me tell you that.
We've all been there, Carla.
I know, but
you know,
There's
Never
sometimes
done
I go back and I just get all cringy. I'm like, oh, like, I can't believe I said those things.
that.
But
Yeah, actually, I've been proud of. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, yeah. No, we won't go. Yeah.
yeah, but it's
I don't
different.
know what. I
It's
don't know
different
what to
for
admit on that one.
it's different for a man than for a lady. I think.
Mm,
Like, I always considered myself to be a lady, but boy, if I look back at some of those live streams I did, I'm like, because I would let things get to me so bad. I would just, I just couldn't let things go, and then I would just fight back, and
yeah.
I would, spit out venom, and not very nicely. So,
Yeah. There comes a point where you have to sort of make your mind up about certain people on here for your own sanity.
well, I've found though that ignoring, no matter what they do or how they come at you, ignoring is the best
Yeah.
solution.
Yeah, it
Just,
is.
no matter what, no matter what. Like, I know Brian's been coming at me for a while because he's a little butthurt about what happened, but you know,
Well, I'm going to tell you something now, Carla. My friend Jenny Jen, she has a Discord, and there is no way on earth that I would want to be in that Discord. This is about as close as what I believe a man should get to a group of women. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, look, if a male has to enter a woman's Discord to start shit, then he's a girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, women are women. People have got to start realizing women are women, and women treat women like women do, and that's a thing. Now, what annoys me is like all these guys that come up, oh yeah, I'm going to dox you. They bring nothing to the table. You look at their channels, what have they got videos about? They don't tell you how to fix the stove. They don't tell you how to fix your car. They don't tell you how to fix your fridge. No, they're all worried about what they look like in front of other ladies. Me, I can self-admit that I'm one of the biggest turds on this platform, but it doesn't detract from the fact that I like women better than I like men. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that. That's just always been with me, you know? So
I'm going to play something.
okay.
Steph's response to what happened last night. Let me find it. Takes me a while to do things on here.
Yeah.
Ah.
You know, that's the other thing that's before you play it, or if you're playing it, I'll shut up.
No, I have
Guys, just because a lady's attractive and she's roping you in, it doesn't mean you're going to get anything out of it. You know what I'm saying?
You probably
You'll look like the fool in the end.
You probably aren't going to get anything out of it, to be honest with you.
Nope.
Okay, here we go. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. Nat Club wins the internet. Let it be known. Nat Club's my brother, and anybody fucks with Nat Club, they're gonna fuck with me.
Oh, shit.
Public service announcement. Where's your sister at, bro?
What's going on, guys?
There she is.
Oh, I feel like I did something bad.
What'd you do, Nat?
Flexing.
Oh,
What did you do, Nat?
I can't tell. What did I do? You told me.
What did you do now? What's the accusation, Nat?
Yeah, allegedly.
I literally have no idea.
I think the pertinent question is what you didn't do.
You allegedly don't know?
I'm allegedly... So
we're fucking family, bro.
But I'm not sure exactly what it was about. I skimmed through Mandolin's live, and then I saw the clip I didn't listen to it, so I'll just my mind's
I'm a
going in
movie
a
maniac.
million directions.
Yeah, there was a lot of panic today.
Panic over you, I guess, is my first question.
But if you didn't listen to the clip, why are you worried about it?
Well, Liberty Bird, has been acting like Liberty Bird.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
He's out of control, everybody.
He's
I have
lost
no
his
control.
mind.
I have no control over that guy.
Nope, me neither.
Hey, Bird's a good dude. Why are you guys trashing him?
I am not trashing Bird. Don't get it
No,
twisted.
I'm just being honest. I mean, he'll tell you he's fucking off his rocker. He's fucking shit's kilted to the side.
I respect that.
I mean, at least he's honest about it, unlike some
and
others.
Also, I'd just like to apologize to Southern Belle. I apologize for threatening to kill you if you fuck with Nat.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it.
I still stand by it though. But
Yeah, I think I have to agree with Steph on this one. I'm not going to take it that far, but I know how I would feel.
Yes,
I might
Ash,
feel like
he
I feel like
does.
killing somebody, but that doesn't mean I actually do anything like that.
I appreciate the support. Please don't do anything without my permission.
Of course, no, I would. Yes, before any murders happen, I would always check.
Hey, that's just what family does, bro. Sorry, can't help it.
I thought that's a Italian, the family, right? Look how.
Yes.
Hey, man. I may be consigliatory, but don't.
I don't know why it's turning like that.
Can I just get you to pause it?
Yeah. hang
No,
on.
it's just a statement.
No, this is the internet.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a bit of advice.
Okay.
You now have the ball in your court, and it's your turn to throw the ball back. Whoever's getting harmed, disheveled, threatened, or anything. Remember what I said in the very first place, your local police station. Because it seems that there's a retreat happening in those statements.
What do you mean by a retreat?
Well, aren't they apologizing for threats made?
That seemed like it. I don't know. Ash, I don't know.
Right. Well, there's two things you could do. You can safeguard yourself, report it to the local police no matter what they do, or be an adult about it and just walk away.
Right.
But when they come back, there's no walking back from that coming back. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should operate. Because if it's just going to be like apologies that fall on deaf ears because they're as fake as anything and it keeps happening, well, no apology is ever good enough for what was threatened. I'm just saying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ash, where was that? Wait a minute. Where was that thing? Because I'm going to post the link. I'm going to pin it, the link, because I don't feel like playing 12 minutes of her. Ash, can you post that again? And I'll just pin it at the top, and then whoever wants to go can go listen to 12 minutes. Oh, thank you, Ash. I just pin it. There we go. It's pinned to the top of the chat. So if you guys want to pin it, it should be pinned. Okay, there you go. If you guys want to go and listen to all 12 minutes, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I'm getting hungry there, Vinny. I think I'm.
Oh, no worries, Carla. And I'm sorry for ruining your chat.
You didn't ruin it. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. I'm starting to like you a lot. I heard such bad things about you, and I don't know. This is the second time you've been on my panel, and you've been nothing but a gentleman. So
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. We've all done some messed up. Told you, I've got some streams up there. Like I don't hide anything. Everything's up there. So if you ever want to know me getting mad or whatever, just go back on one of my streams from probably about a year ago. I did go off on people.
Yeah.
I try
How
not
did
to.
Yeah. And it doesn't make you feel good, does it, going off at people?
She basically says that her kids are being doxxed and some court thing of hers was dropped. She blames us for it. It wasn't us. And she knows that, but that's how she is trying to justify what she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there will always be the fence rider, the one that makes that secret account to go in and start shit. You know what I'm
Even
saying?
if it's someone that she, a friend of hers that does it, because sometimes people do that too. At least I've heard that's what people do. Like they'll just, because there's not enough drama going on,
Yeah.
they'll just start something just to start something so they can keep, get, bash for cash,
Yeah.
whatever that is. I don't know.
Yeah. Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
If you've blocked that person that tried to come up on panel, right, could you please unblock them? Because,
I will check in my studio. Yeah, I don't really usually.
because I don't want anyone blocked on my account. I would never have spoken to that person anyway, Carla. I would have just left.
I know. I'll ask my mods because I let them take care of that. If he was blocked, it was by one of them. So, because I really usually don't block anybody unless they're doxing someone or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate it. And
thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you everyone in the side chat. And Ash, like I looked at the ponies, for quite a bit, and everyone, everyone's like you said, we've all said shit and all that, but like, it saddens me when you see a group of friends, like break up. You know what I mean? Because like I see the ponies and I can tell the ponies are tight, right?
I don't think they're going to break up. I don't think she's going to break them up. I think that would be her goal, but I don't think she's going to break up that group. They're so.
Just a word of advice to the ponies. If a person like me, who's a total shitbag, can sit here and say, I've watched you for some time and you seem to have your own community, which is wonderful because and I'm just saying it, that's good. But like ignorance is a very effective weapon. I'm just saying.
But yeah, they tried that too. I mean, they haven't talked about her in ages. I don't know why she's doing this with lies, like saying that her kids were doxxed by them, but
yeah, it's sad. But thank you for having me, Carla. Thank
you for coming up. Try and get some rest before work.
Yeah. And what you hear about me, half of it's not true, but half of it is.
I told you, you're kind of rubbing off on me because the 2 times I've had you up on panel, you've been nothing but a gentleman. So,
yeah. I just think you're look, without being, look, I'm not groveling or anything like that. I just think you got a really good demeanor, a really good mental psyche. Like your mental state of mind is calm, collective, and you can admit your faults, and that's a good thing in a human being.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have my faults, a lot of them.
Anyway, Carla,
I just don't one of my biggest faults is I don't like conflict. So I will, avoid it.
I love it.
I know some people do, and I have friends that do. They love to get, to have conflict. Yeah. And I respect that, but me, I avoid it at all costs. Like, unless I like lose my temper, and then when I lose my temper, I just say stupid stuff. So,
yeah, I think people have got to understand the level of friendship and of some groups or some people on here. Like, when I had my experiences with health and all that, I hardly anyone standing by me but my friends, and I will never forget that.
Yeah.
And I could not live with myself to do anything against my friends ever. I'm
Right.
just saying. Because
What they
when
do. Like you
Yeah.
have your conflicts, but you know who your friends. You seriously, you know who your friends are.
yeah, I do.
And that's a good. That's a gift. It really is. I do know who my friends are too.
Yeah.
So
And they're real friendships too.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
people say you can't have real friendships on YouTube. I disagree. I
Yeah,
disagree.
you can.
Of course you
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
Yep.
You take the money out of it, the subscribers out of it, and the views out of it, and you talk to each other like human beings. Yes, you can. But like with the ponies and Steph, what's happening between them? You ask and you ask and you ask, please. I don't want no part of your shit. Leave me alone. But then the first thing they do is cry when you retaliate.
Mhm.
You know, and then you're making a victim.
Mhm.
You know, when you create a victim on here, oh my god, tiny violin strings and ugh.
Yeah.
But anyway, Carla, thank you for having me. I'm
Thank
gonna
you
get
for
some
coming
rest.
up. Thank you for
That's
coming up. I really appreciate it.
That's okay. Bye, Carla.
Okay, get some sleep before work. Bye. Okay, so my challenge to the community, stand up for what's right. Boy, I was been on for 2 hours. I didn't think I was on that long. Stand up for what's right. Don't, let's say we're not going to take it anymore. We're not going to take this BS, and it's just going to have to come to an end. We can fight without threatening people. Hey, Simon. Thank you. I do. I just want to do the right thing. And so I think I've made it clear where we stand, and the people probably that follow me in my chat stand. And hopefully some of her friends will stand in the same position. Just don't do it. Don't threaten mothers with their children that have their children at home and have to drive their children to school and stuff like that. That's wrong. So, anyways, guys, have a great day. I'm tired. I was up most of the night because I think I have the flu. But you guys take care. I wear my fingerless gloves every live broadcast. Do you really? Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to show me, Simon. I was going to ask you if you still had them or if you wanted me, because I've got another pair here. If you want them, I'll send them to you. I think I still have your address. Maybe I'll just send them to you because they're black too. Okay, so guys, have a great rest of your day. Is it Friday today? No, I think it's garbage day today. Have a great rest of your day. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for supporting the ponies. We stand, just hashtag we stand with the ponies, or I stand with the ponies. And that's what my hashtag was about today. So take care. I love you guys. I haven't seen it yesterday or today though. So just a heads up if someone comes to you asking why you are saying crazy stuff. I remember when I got cloned. Okay, guys. Have a great day. Bye.